Okay, good morning students. Today we are going to discuss two problems in projection of straight lines which is inclined to both HP and AP, and this is the first problem we are going to discuss. I will read the problem now. A line AB 75 mm long makes 45-degree inclination with VP while its front view makes 55-degree, full stop. End A is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP, full stop. If line is in first quadrant, draw its projections and find its inclination with VP. So this is a question, guys. Okay. First we are going to solve this problem. For as the regular procedure, first we have to write the given data. Okay, I will write the given data. First, the name of the line is AB. Okay, so this is the name of the line. First, you have to write all the given data. For writing given data also, minimum 2 marks will be there. Okay, true length of the line. Okay, true length is given. True length equal to 75 mm. Okay, then after that, and makes 45-degree inclination. Okay, the 45-degree inclination with VP. So, true inclination, this is true inclination with VP. That means phi. Okay, this is phi equal to 45-degree. True inclination with HP is theta and true inclination with VP is phi. Okay, that is the true length makes some angle with the top view. Okay, angle in the top view side or horizontal plane, which is equal to phi, and that is 45-degree. Okay, first data length of the line I have mentioned, then the angle 45-degree, and then while its front view makes 55-degree, and the angle of front view, so we have to represent by alpha. Alpha equal to 55-degree. Okay, so true inclination with HP is theta, true inclination with VP is phi, and apparent inclination with HP is otherwise known as front angle of the front view, which is 55-degree. Okay, then after that, one end condition. Okay, one end is given. One end or two end conditions also given. That will be that problem we will see later. In this problem, only one end A is given. One end A is 10 mm above HP. Okay, 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. 15 mm in front of VP. So these are all the 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. These are all the given data. Okay, first write the given data. Then after that, what you have to do in the problem? Okay, we have to draw the projections of the line. Draw the projection means we have to show the front and top views. Okay, we have to show the front and top views, and also we have to show the true length in front view side as well as top view side. Okay, draw the projections means in projection of straight lines, draw the projections not only means drawing the front and top view, but also you have to show the true length in front view side as well as top view side, or we can say showing the true length in vertical plane as well as horizontal plane. Okay, that is nothing but the meaning of the word draw the projections, and find its inclination with HP. Okay, find its inclination is nothing but true inclination with HP. Okay, so true inclination with HP, which is equal to theta, that we have to find out. Okay, guys. So these are all the given data. First, we have to, in any problem, first we have to summarize the given data. This is very important, guys. Okay, because what is the use of summarizing is, so you see here some 4 or 5 lines are there, but in the summary we have 5 words are there. That's all. Okay. So the large problem that is converted into a small problem. That is nothing but the summarization. So when for reference also in future after while drawing the answer, if you have any doubt, you can refer this data. No need to read everything. You can refer this data and you can start draw. Okay, guys. Okay. Now we will start the drawing. Yes. For that, first we have to draw the XY line. This is the normal procedure. Okay. First you have to draw XY line, guys. Okay. This is the XY line. I have drawn the XY line. Now after that, one end. Okay. One end is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. I can draw the one end 10 mm above HP. So above XY line, from the above XY line, you mark 10 mm and write it as A dash. Okay, 10 mm above HP. And 15 mm in front of VP. So from the XY line below, you mark 15 mm. Okay, 15 mm and which is nothing but A. Okay, guys. Okay, one more point I want to mention. In any problem, okay, your approach in projection of straight line, try to mark all the four locus. Okay, what are the four locus? If the line is AB, then locus of A dash, locus of B dash, locus of A and locus of B. Okay, so our intention for all the problem, our intention is to draw all the four locus. Try to mark all the four locus. The four locus are locus of A dash, locus of B dash, locus of A and locus of B. Okay, now, yes, once you get the point A dash, through the point A dash, you can draw one horizontal line and this is locus of A dash. And already we have marked A. Through the point A, we can draw one horizontal line. Okay, that is nothing but locus of A. Locus of A. Locus of A dash and locus of A. In some book, they may give locus of A in front view and locus of A in top view, like that they give. No problem, whatever we can write it. Okay, so we can follow this convention. Okay, so A dash and locus of A dash and locus of A we have drawn. Okay, now, so first data we have applied. Okay, this 10 mm and 15 mm. Now after that, true length and true inclination VP is given. Okay, true length and true inclination with VP is given. So true inclination with VP, what for that we have to draw 45 degree from the point A. Okay, from the point A you have to draw 45 degree. The line is inclined 45 degree. Okay, true inclination VP is 45 degree. So you can take your protractor. This is the center point of the protractor. Okay, this is center point of the protractor. Just keep the center point on the point A. Okay, keep the center point on the point A. Now after that, measure angle from here to here. You have to measure. Okay, in this 45 degree. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 45. Okay, you can make a dot. Okay, make a dot and join A with this point 45 degree and we can extend the line. Okay, and this is the true inclination with VP is 5. Okay, this is angle 5 and which is 45 degree. And the line is also, length is also given 75 mm. So what you have to do is, in your compass, okay, take your compass and you just, okay, take your compass and measure 75 mm from this, okay, 7.5 centimeter and put A center and 75 mm radius, cut an arc in this 45 degree line, okay, in this 45 degree line and let the point be some B1, okay, let the point be some B1. Now immediately, our intention is always to draw the four locus. So immediately, the two locus already completed. So once you get the point B, through the point B, draw another horizontal line. Okay, through the point B, draw another horizontal line. Okay, which is the locus of B in top view. Okay, this line is the locus of B or locus of B, no problem. Okay, we can write it as locus of B. Okay, this clear or not? So length of AB1. Okay, here I can write it AB1 equal to true length. Okay, which is equal to 75. No need of writing, for understanding only I am writing. You just draw it. B1. Oh, sorry, the angle of front view is given. Front view makes 55 degree. Okay, the angle of front view is given. So what you have to immediately, from A dash you measure 55 degree. Guys, I will tell you how to measure 55 degree. So what you have to do? Just keep the center point of the protractor on the point A dash. Okay, keep the center point of the protractor on A dash. And now here also, keep this 0 degree line on locus of A dash. Now measure up to 55 degree because the angle is given as 55 degrees. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 55 degree. Okay, put one dot. Okay, now remove the protractor. Now you can join. Okay, A dash to this 55 degree line. Okay, A dash to 55 degree line and you can extend it. Okay, extend this and this angle is nothing but alpha. Okay, this is the angle alpha. Already it is given 55 degree. Angle of the front view. Okay, angle of front is 55 degree. Okay guys, now already I told you how the lines are connected. Okay, this is very important point. Or I can write it here. How the lines are connected. In this I can rough it here, and I am going to write. Yes. So how the lines are connected. Okay, how the lines are connected. First one. Okay. Yes. Vertical line and arc. Okay, first one is vertical line. Vertical line. First vertical line. After that, okay, first vertical line start from true length only. Then second, if the vertical line, okay, VL means vertical line. If the vertical line starts at locus of A dash, it ends at, okay, ends at locus of B. Okay, if the vertical line starts at locus of A dash, then it ends at locus of B. Okay, and vice versa. Okay, very important. Vice versa means if the vertical line starts at locus of A dash, it ends at locus of B. And vice versa means if the vertical line starts at locus of B, then it ends at locus of A. That indicate that is the meaning of the line. At the same time, if the vertical line starts at locus of B dash, okay, if the vertical line starts at locus of B dash, it ends at locus of A. Okay. How the vertical line is connected? Okay. So if the vertical line starts in the front view, it ends in top view. If the vertical starts from top view, it ends in front view. Now after that, if it starts from A dash, then in that A, here B. If it is B, then A, like that only. Okay. Opposite end only, it will covers. Like that, the problem, the lines are connected. So, again I am repeating, if first vertical line start from true length only. Okay, the vertical line always connected to the true length. Then, if the vertical line starts at locus of A dash, then it ends at locus of B and vice versa. That means, if the is arc. Arc also. Arc starts from front view or top view. Okay, front view or top view. Okay, and connect the vertical line. Okay, one end of the arc anyhow. Arc starts or end from the front view or top view only. Okay, now how will you draw? If the arc starts at locus of A dash, then it ends at, okay, ends at locus of B dash. Very important point, guys. Okay, if the arc starts at locus of A dash, it ends at B dash. So what does indicates? If the arc starts in the front view, that ends at the front view only. At the same time, if the arc starts at locus of B dash, then it ends at locus of A dash. Then after that, if the arc starts at locus of A without dash, then it ends at locus of B. That means, if the arc starts at top view, it ends at top view. It starts from one end and end at the other end, like that we have to remember, guys. Okay. So this is the vertical line, drawing the vertical line procedure and drawing the arc procedure. Why I am telling this? Because in complicated problem and all, if you know this, okay, then definitely you can easily or you can comfortably solve difficult problem. That is why I am explaining this. Okay. Okay. Now you can adopt this procedure. Then after that, for any line, okay, one more point I want to mention. How the line is connected. True length in front view. Okay. So I told you the front view we can able to write the front view side as well as top view side. The true length that can be drawn in the front view side as well as top view side. So here I have taken true length in the front view side. Okay. First, I told you vertical line start from true length only. So, from that, first vertical line, then arc, okay, then arc. Finally, it will be the top view, okay, top view. Next point, guys. So, again I am repeating, true length in the front view side. Front view side also we can draw the true length. Top view side also we can draw the true length. So, true length in the front view. After that vertical line, then arc. Finally, it is connected to the top view. So, anyhow, see how the top view and true length in the front view are directly connected by vertical line and the arc. Okay. So, again, vice versa. So, top view, arc, vertical line, then true length in the front view. Okay, now, the last point. True length in top view. Okay. True length in top view. That also drawing vertical line, okay, drawing vertical line, then arc, then it is front view, okay. How the lines are connected? So, first true length, the top is at true length, drawing vertical line and then arc, okay, drawing vertical line, then arc, and finally front view, vice versa. True front view, arc, vertical line, and then true length in the top view side. Okay, let us draw it now. Yes, guys, please, once again. So, these are all the very information you have to just copy. Okay, copy this information and always keep it with you while drawing, while solving the straight line problem. Okay, guys. Okay, now let us go to the problem. So, we have completed only 3 locus. Based on the given data, we can able to draw 3 locus. The fourth locus, what is the fourth locus remaining? Locus of B dash, that we have to draw it. For that, you go to this conditions, okay, go to the statements. So, the top view, it is clearly given, okay, true length, okay, true length in the, which are connected, the front view as well as true length in the top view, okay, true length in the top view, vertical line, arc, that gives the front view. Here we have drawn the front view, but the length is unknown, because the angle of front view is given as 55 degree. The length of the front view is unknown. That is why, suppose if you know the length of as 50 mm means, you can mark 50 mm and you can draw the locus. But it is not possible because the length of the front view is not known. Okay, no. Okay, so now we can complete the problem. From the, already we have marked the true length in the top view. Okay, so this is the last point, guys. True length in the top view. First you have to draw vertical line. Okay. First you have to draw vertical line. Vertical line also. This is the point actually. Okay, it was erased. B1. Okay. So from B1. Okay, from B1, draw one vertical line. Okay, from B1, draw one vertical line. And this point is B1 dash. Okay, this is the point B1 dash. Now, A dash B1 dash. Actually, this is the length of the front view. Okay. This is the length of the front view. Okay. Because A dash B1 dash is length of the front view. I can write it here. A dash B1 dash. It is front view length. Okay. Now what you have to do? A dash B1 dash is radius. A dash is center. Draw an arc. It will cut some point on the 55 degree line. And this is the point B dash. Okay, guys. This is the point B dash. Now if you join A dash to B dash, this is your front view. Okay, this is your front view. Yes, now we get this point B dash. Immediately along the point B dash, we can draw the locus. What is the name of the locus? This is locus of B dash. Okay, we have marked all the four locus. Now 70% of the problem is completed. Okay, after that, very rare to make mistakes. Okay, guys. So once I am repeating, A B1 true length. From the last point, true length in the top view. Yes, this is a true length in the top view. Drawing vertical line, then arc. We get this point. Okay, that is B dash. Okay, it cuts the front view. Okay, front view line, and A dash B dash is the front view. Now we can join this, or we can darken this front view. A dash B dash. Okay, guys. Now this is over. Now another thing. The true length is given. Okay, the true length is given already 75 mm. Once if you know this, okay, locus of A dash and locus of B dash, we can mark the true length the front view also. Because the true length is 75 mm. So again in your compass you measure 75 mm. A dash, okay, A dash as center, 75 mm radius, cut an arc. It will cut some point on the locus of B dash. Let it be some B2 dash. Okay guys, and you can join. Okay, because true length of the line is given as, okay, this is the true length. Okay, we have drawn the true length. Is clear or not? So we have marked the front view. This is front view FV. This is true length GL. So in the front view we have marked it. True length the front view also we have marked it. Then true length in the top view also we have marked it. Now we have to mark the top view. For that, go to the previous line. True length in the front view. Okay. First draw vertical line. So from B2 dash, draw one vertical line. It starts at locus of B dash. So it will ends at locus of A. Okay. It ends at locus of A. Already it is given. See, drawing the vertical line also, if it starts from locus of B dash, it ends at locus of A. Already the conditions are given. The procedure for drawing the vertical line. This is B2. Okay. Now this AB2 is length of the top view. Okay. Length of the top view up to this distance. Okay. This is length of the top view. This is the length of the front view up to this. Okay. Here length of the top view. So what you have to do? So AB2 is top view length. Now AB2's radius, A center, okay, A center, you can draw an arc, okay. It will cut some point on the locus of B, okay, it is point B. So drawing the arc also I told you, if the arc starts at locus of A, it ends at locus of B. Vertical line starts at locus of B dash, it ends at locus of A, okay, already I told you. The same, only these 5 lines, if you are thorough in the 5 lines, you can confidently face all the problems. Okay, now you can join A and B. Okay, now we can join A. Now we can join A and B. This is your top view. Is clear or not? Now from B dash, you can draw one vertical line. From B dash, you can draw one vertical line. It will cut at B. Then only your projection is correct. That's all the projection, guys. Then after that, marking the dimension and finishing. For finishing, okay, for finishing, I will draw the dimension. Before that, last point I want to mention. For finishing, only the true, real thing only darken. So in this problem, the line is inclined to both HP and VP. So only the front view of the line as well as top view of the line only darken. All other lines are thin line. Okay, only the dark thick line will be the front view, A dash to B dash. Okay, for that no need of marking double line, guys. Only single line only. Then after that, AB. Okay, this only darken. All other lines are thin line. For that, what you have to do is you complete everything as a thin line. Then finally, you just darken front view, A dash, B dash, and top view, AB. Okay, that's all the problem, guys. I will mark the dimension also now. Okay, guys, I have marked the dimensions. So here 10 mm above HP, 15 mm in front of EP. That I have marked it. Now the true length, marking the true length is 75 mm. So for that I told you, this is A, B1 we are going to mark it, or A dash, B1, B2 dash, there also we can, because both the lengths are 75 mm. So I have marked in the top view side. So from A, draw one perpendicular which is perpendicular to AB1. Okay. And at the B also, the same perpendicular line which is perpendicular to AB1. Now in your convenience, draw the dimension line. Always the dimension lines are parallel to the object line. Our object is AB1 is the object line. So the dimension line must be parallel. And you can write the, draw at the end of the dimension line as arrowhead, and you can write the value. Okay guys. So here only you have to write it. And at the end you have to write it scale 1:1. Okay, scale, because 1:1 you are using. Then all dimensions are in mm. That also you have to write it. All dimensions are in mm only. So that you have to write it in your drawing sheet. Okay. At the end, below, bottom right hand, you have to write it scale 1:1 and all dimensions are mm. Okay guys. So this is a problem. I hope you understand this problem.